Like, y'all gonna wait till they walk out the doors in the mall, start shooting at them so they can run inside. Like, these niggas be halfway stepping. This is what I'm be talking about, bruh. Now you facing a attempt when you could have just got up on your Vic. What it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fatty with the Fatty back at y'all with another video, man. Y'all know why we here. To handle business, but before we handle that business, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'ma say it again, bro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'ma say it one more. Matter of fact, like, comment, subscribe. Before I gotta beat you up, y'all know what's going on, y'all. Look, we at 27.5K subs, y'all. We started from zero. We at 27,500. It is May 23rd, bro. I'm giving y'all till the end of June to get me to 30,000, and I got something for y'all. Y'all know I do my giveaways. Y'all know you feel me? Spread the word. I'm doing a giveaway. More details coming. Give me the 30,000 by the end of June, and I got y'all with another giveaway, man. Let's get it. We got Glokknine, Orlando's biggest op. Y'all know how to get. We here at Disney World. We think of, Universal Studios. Nah, the trenches. Shout out Hot Boy, free Hot Boy. Y'all know that's one of my favorite rappers. He's from the O, man. We about to see what's going on, man. Let's get it. Florida get a little wild. Wildest state in America.
Well, the person that they were after has been linked to what Orange County deputies are calling a gang feud tied to murders as well as illegal guns, putting innocent families in danger.
At least 3 murders and more than a half dozen shootings where people were injured behind all of this, according to investigators, and most of it playing out in the middle of places like where I'm standing, residential neighborhoods where innocent people are being caught in the middle.
You are here because you have been arrested for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counts of attempted second-degree murder.
The subject of today's video is an Orlando demon who's the leader of a crew that rained terror across the city of Orlando. If he had a problem with you, he would come after you, even if you are a blood relative. Despite making it big as a rap artist, he was willing to throw it all away if it meant getting even with his ops. The subject of today's video is none other than Glokknine, and today we're going to be telling his story. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe.
Shout out Funa. Y'all know we rock with them. They rock with us, man. Shout out Funa, man.
Glokknine, whose real name is Jaquavius Denard Smith, was born on May 1st, 2000. He grew up in one of the roughest areas of Orlando, Florida, called Mercy Drive.
Insane.
On September 2nd, 2015, Glokknine was arrested in connection to a shooting that left another teen hospitalized. Glokknine was 15 years old at the time. On that day, he and a 17-year-old boy were on the patio of a house in Pine Hills when Glokknine accidentally shot him. Investigators said the two initially told them that they didn't know how the teen was shot. The injured teen was taken to Orlando Regional Medical Center, where he was reported to be stable. Glokknine was charged with aggravated battery with a firearm, an unlawful discharge of a firearm, and also committed a violation of probation for trespassing. He was taken to the Orange Regional Juvenile Detention Center, but was eventually released. Glokknine is one of the leaders and members of a gang called AFNF. They operate out of the Mercy Drive area of Orlando. They primarily beef with the 438 gang, made famous by the rapper Hot Boy. The 438 gang primarily operates out of the Silver Star Road area of Orlando. AFNF also beefs with another group called CKN.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. Before, y'all know I gotta get my little 2 cents in. Bro, when Glokknine dropped, like when he first got lit, what was it, like 2018, 2017? He had that color joint, the color box, color purple, whatever that shit was called, and a couple other joints. Nobody knew of a Hot Boy, bro. Nobody knew of a Hot Boy, but this nigga, they was beefing the whole, like, they was cool, and then they start beefing that whole time. And then Hot Boy comes on the scene, take over. Now, Glokknine go to jail, Hot Boy go to, like, that shit just be crazy, bro. Like, it just made me think, like, bro, there's so many states and cities in the USA that we just don't even, like, think about. It's so many people that can rap or do rap that we don't know. Feel me? Like, shit, it's just crazy how life be working, bro. That's all.
Made popular by the rapper Cudham Reese. CKN and 438 are closely tied together. Lastly, AFNF beefs with a gang called LPB, made famous by the rapper LPB Pootie. Glokknine, Hotboy, and Pootie started off cool with each other, but eventually things went left. Hotboy claims that the beef started because Glokknine was jealous of him, but his side of the story has never been officially confirmed. Regardless, their feud would lead to a bloody gang war that wreaked havoc all across the city of Orlando. A RICO investigation announced last year released the inner details of the beef between AFNF and 438. According to investigators, the feud between AFNF and 438 resulted in over 30 shootings and several homicides.
Dang.
Tragically, 4 innocent bystanders were killed as a result of this beef, including a 3-year-old boy.
Dang.
LPB and 438 were initially clicked up against AFNF, but in recent months, both crews have started beef with each other as well.
That's Hotboy, man. Wolf.
After going back and
Yep.
forth on songs and on social media, AFNF's beef with 438, CKN, and LPB would eventually lead to bloodshed. One of the most notable incidents in this war was the death of an LPB member by the name of Wolf Luma. On April 14, 2020, Sheriff's Office deputies responded to a report of shots fired at the Stony Brook South subdivision in Davenport. When deputies arrived, they believed a shooting might have occurred but cannot locate any victims. The Orange County Sheriff's Office later contacted the Osceola Sheriff's Office after a shooting victim had been dropped off at Dr. Phillips Hospital. The victim was later identified as 20-year-old Wolf Luma, who later was pronounced dead from his injuries. Wolf Luma was close with both Pootie and Hotboy. In fact, Hotboy's biggest song to date,
That was at his
Don't Need
funeral.
Time, is a memorial to Wolf
Yep.
Luma.
Yep.
A member of Glocknine's crew named AFNF Meatmo, whose real name was Demetrius Cox, was arrested after deputies were able to link him to the murder. Shortly after this, Wolf Luma's memorial would be held and something horrific would happen there.
Shit crazy, bro.
On April 25, 2020, a gathering was being held after the funeral of Wolf Luma. As people gathered around, gunfire broke out. At about 11:19 p.m., police responded to a report of shots fired in the area. 4 people, including LPB Pootie, were shot. Tragically, an innocent football player signed to play football at Louisville named Dexter Rentz was shot and killed in this incident.
But y'all know how I get, bro. I be telling y'all the real. I be telling y'all, feel me? Like, usually I would say some shit like, bro, he shouldn't even be there, bro. Like, nigga, go to school, bro. Get out. Stay in the house. But it's like, damn, cuz they was there. He was there trying to, like, be there for his friend, fool. Like, the nigga that died, they was at a memorial, bro. A visual, whatever they was at. That shit crazy, bro. Like, it's no way you can avoid that, bro. Like, you can't tell me right now. Because I don't like, you feel me? Like, I don't be in the mix, bro. I don't like popping out with it. Ain't nothing that good that going on nowadays, bro. Before I throw my freedom away, I'd rather just sit in the house. That's the type of discipline I got. But if one of my men die, like one of my friends die, I'm going to their visual. I'm going to the funeral. I'm going to whatever they folks have for them to remember them. If something happened, I'm in the crossfire, bro. You can't tell me sit in the house when that's crazy, bro. Like, but I also know how I get. Like, boom. Say I'm at my man visual, candlelight visual, and somebody spin that joint, and another one of my men get hit, and we kind of think we know who it is, and they on Instagram bragging. Man, the type of nigga I am, I'm throwing all this shit away. I gotta go get back. That's dead. That's dead. Especially if it's nigga like this who got a future, bro, who probably wasn't into nothing. He just happened to be from over there, cool with him. Man, we hopping in that car. I don't fuck YouTube, fuck the money. We hopping in that car and we got to go terrorize their ass, bro. Straight up.
Police
Straight
believe
up.
that he was not the intended target. An AFNF
If I'm lying, I'm
member by
flying.
the name of Baby Joker was listed as a suspect in this attack.
If I'm lying, I'm flying, bro. I swear to God.
As the
My
war in
mother.
Orlando loomed on, Glokknine would lose one of his closest friends in a failed assassination attempt on one of their ops. Vanshawn Sands, described by authorities as second in command in the 438 gang, had just stepped out of his car on July 7, 2020, outside a home in Pine Hills, when he saw Jermaine Ingram Jr. and Baby Joker, real name Jeremiah Robinson, drive up in a Dodge Challenger. A passenger window rolled down and they started shooting. Sands grabbed a rifle from his car and returned fire, striking Baby Joker in the back of the head. Baby Joker died days later. Sands wasn't charged with murder due to it being self-defense, but he did face charges for illegal possession of a firearm
that's how I go.
felon.
And that's how a lot of people think, bro. Like, especially in states down south that open carry, bro, and you a felon and you can't carry, bro, you're gonna beat the charge every time because it's self-defense, but you is gonna get booked for that for that gun. And a lot of niggas would rather take that gun charge than end up in a casket. And I can't blame them, bro. I can't. It's either eat or get ate, bro. And then these niggas really be defending themselves. Like, we look at this hood shit, this niggas in the trenches, like these niggas be just stupid crash outs. But in all reality, these niggas, they just protecting themselves, bro. Because you feel me? That's just how I go. And once we realize that, bro, shit'll get a little better. But it just be people looking at it like, well, these niggas is just thugs. These niggas just hoodlums. Bro, a lot of these niggas really carry that joint on their hip or carry that joint in their pocket because it's really niggas trying to kill them for some shit that happened when they parents was in the hood. Like, that shit crazy, bro. It's shit crazy how this shit goes.
Following this incident, members of 438 would diss Baby Joker in songs and on social media and mock him for dying while trying to do a drill.
Yo, little stepper ran down and he died. How you feeling, G?
Yo, little stepper ran down and he died. How you feeling, G?
You need to go dig his dog up. Go dig up his doggy. Go dig up his doggy like a bone. With dead ass. Go dig your doggy up.
These niggas crazy, cuz.
As I mentioned earlier in the
crazy,
video,
bro.
One of the main groups AFNF beefs with is CKN. The most famous member of CKN is a rapper named Cudham Reese. The police believe that AFNF has tried to take Reese's life 5 different times. However, I'm only going to talk about the incident Glokknine was directly involved in. The crazy thing about this is that Glokknine and Reese are blood cousins. On July 23, 2020, Orlando police received a call from a woman claiming that her house was shot up. Once officers arrived at the house, they noticed shell casings everywhere. Bullet holes were observed throughout the front of the house. 5 people were inside of the house at the time it was being shot up, but luckily no one was injured. The house turned out to be the home of Cudham Reese, and authorities believe that he was the intended target. After interviewing Reese's mother, the police discovered that Reese was warned by someone that Glokknine was coming after him. One of the people in the home witnessed the shooting and identified Glokknine as one of the gunmen. Based on this testimony, Glokknine was charged with 5 counts of attempted murder for this incident.
Damn.
Following the attempted murder of Cudham Reese, the retaliation was swift. The very next day, Glokknine's aunt's house was shot up. It was believed that Glokknine may have been living there at the time, however he wasn't there when it was shot up. His ops were still out for blood, and next time they would go after him in a public place for the whole world to see. On October 8, 2020, Orlando Police Department officers responded to a shots fired call at the mall at Millennia. Orlando Police Department officers who were already inside the mall at Millennia at the time of the shooting responded and made contact with the victims within seconds of receiving the emergency call. The victims were identified as Devontae Smith, Robert Cooks, Keith Falconer Williams, and Glokknine. The whole incident was caught on camera. 3 suspects were observed walking throughout the mall shopping, eventually exiting and entering a white BMW. The owner of the vehicle was determined to be a man named Angel Morales. Morales was seen entering the back passenger seat of the vehicle. Images of Morales and the 3 other suspects were observed by Orange County Sheriff's Office agents, and they positively identified the shooter as Trayvon Graham and another member of the group as Joshua Holder. The officers were able to positively identify these 2 suspects from previous investigations and arrests. Trayvon Graham and Joshua Holder are documented 438 gang members. After reviewing the video, it was clear that Morales, Graham, and Holder were acting together when they each entered the vehicle and circled the parking lot waiting for Glokknine and his crew to exit the mall. Holder was observed entering the driver's door and taking control of the vehicle, while Graham entered and sat in the front right passenger seat. Holder drove around the mall parking lot for approximately 16 minutes before they found Glokknine's vehicle parked. Once found, Holder eventually stopped circling the area and parked in a parking spot positioned so that Glokknine's vehicle and the mall exit were visible at the same time. Holder remained parked this way for approximately 6 minutes until Glokknine and his crew were seen walking out of the mall. The BMW then stopped. Graham exited the right front passenger door holding a firearm and fired several rounds at Glokknine and his crew. Several additional citizens were seen in the parking lot running at the sound of gunshots. Graham then entered the vehicle and Holder drove away. Graham, Holder, and Morales were all charged with first-degree attempted.
See, this the shit that, this is the shit I don't understand. Y'all, feel me? I got some sympathy. I got some understanding. But this is what I just don't understand. Bro, you had the drop on this nigga, bro. You seen the nigga car and the exit of the entrance of the mall. Y'all could have sat in the car, waited till he got in the car, boxed him in, and it's over. And I don't even be sliding, bro. I defend myself. But I know that, y'all gonna wait till they walk out the doors in the mall, start shooting at them so they can run inside. These niggas be halfway stepping. This is what I'm be talking about, bruh. Now you facing a attempt when you could have just got up on your Vic. And, come on, bruh. Could have waited till he got in the car, boxed his car in, or not even boxing in. Hopped out on feet, ran down on the car, and did what you had to do if that's what you're trying to do. But the way y'all doing it, other people could have got hit. Man, start walking y'all Vicks down. For real, for real. Get out the streets. The shit finished. Too many CCTVs. It's too many ring cameras. Niggas is telling. And these niggas don't got no morals. So get out the streets. But if you in the streets, walk your Vic down, bruh. What are you doing? Niggas be halfway stepping, ho.
Glokknine was lucky to survive this incident.
Now, if I'm wrong, I apologize. But off of this,
As I mentioned earlier, AFNF Meatmo, real name Demetrius Cox, was charged with the murder of Wolf Luma. Eventually, Meatmo would be released on $200,000 bail. Just hours after being released from prison, Meatmo would tragically lose his life. On March 7, 2021, Orlando PD received a call for shots fired. When police arrived, Meatmo was found on the scene and declared dead at just 21 years old. Meatmo was one of Glokknine's closest friends, and his death would leave Glokknine devastated. When fighting any type of war, one of the main things you need is money. The $2 million record deal he signed with Cash Money Records in 2018 wasn't enough for him, so eventually he would need to resort to other things to make money. On July 13, 2021, Glokknine pled guilty to identity theft charges. Glokknine fraudulently applied for and received $10,000 in PPP loans that were meant to aid struggling businesses in the pandemic. The Orange County Sheriff's Department had wiretapped his Instagram and were able to see that he sent the loan application to an acquaintance. He took the name, social security number, and address of a person to apply for a PPP loan and open a fraudulent bank account. Eventually, Glokknine was officially arrested and brought into custody on RICO charges. Him and numerous members of AFNF and 438 were taken down by prosecutors in a sting called Operation X-Force. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 7 years in a federal prison after pleading guilty to 3 weapons charges. Good news for him, though, is that the 5 attempted murder charges he was facing were recently dropped.
Hey man, he shit. From the sounds of it, Shawty got caught a break. Better, I ain't even saying turn your life around, better move smarter, young man. But y'all know how I go, man. Shout out Funa for that video. It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty, like I told y'all. Give me the 30,000 by the end of June. I got something for y'all, bro. Make sure y'all stay smart, stay dangerous. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. I'm gone.